And welcome back, everybody. Last minute show. I wasn't going to do one. I wasn't. Was kind of tired out. It's Friday. Um, we'll see how it goes. I had a lot of people. One of the reasons I'm going to do a show, I don't know how long it'll be today, maybe like 30, 40 total. 30, 40 total. I'm not doing a members only. I'm just doing like an open show. Um, Man, I know I'm going to have a small crowd. That's fine. I never advertised this. I didn't put it up 3 hours ago and advertise it on the Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and shit. But one thing I'm very proud of is that my show yesterday, at least 5, 6, 7, 8 different YouTube influencers just totally played my little short clip. I make short clips to advertise my program on Facebook, Twitter, um, TikTok, and stuff like that. I make like 30-second to 1 minute videos, really short ones, and I just bam, put it all into like 1 minute, like all the news of that article in 1 minute. And I got notified by a lot of people on my YouTube. They started putting, "Hey, Crypto Hulk, this person's using your show, and that person, da 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 da." And it's like, I'm not going to complain. There was one guy, and I won't mention his name. I think what he did is he used my show and made the article, at least digital asset investor. At least he just played the whole thing. So at the end of my little 1 minute deal, I'm like, this is Crypto Hulk, YouTube live stream, digital asset investor, let that play. I was like, well, damn. And then some other people, I don't know if they did or not, but it was just funny, like how many views on that video. Let me take a look. Because all of a sudden when these people, they just started using my news and everybody was using my content, it would have been nice if they would have said, but I mean, since digital asset investor just let it play, I'm not going to knock him. He did. That's good enough. I mean, shit, he could have cut it out. He could have clipped it out and not did it or whatever, but he just let it go. He's like, whatever. So that's cool. But the other bastards out there, they're like, oh, I'm going to steal Crypto Hulk's news and then not give him credit for it. That just shows you how weak-minded these individuals are. See, I don't use other people's news, if you've noticed. What I do is this. I find out what they're reporting on, and I don't report on it. What a coincidence, right? These other people, well, jokers, when you listen to them, they copy each other. Everybody's got the same fucking news. Ripple trial. John Deaton. They just fucking copy and copy. I don't do that, guys. I find my own news, okay? That's what I do. So I have about maybe 8,000 people that watched that video yesterday. That's almost about double what I normally get. I get about 3.7 thousand to 5,000 per video that I make. And just with these people stealing my content and stuff, it doubled my views on my last video. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Go ahead and steal my content, I mean, damn. So whatever. I mean, my goal is not, obviously, when I tell people to fuck off on my channel, like, I'm not trying to get all the business. I don't fucking care. I've got members, okay? And these are the members that I have to answer to. I have to answer to. Not any sponsors, none of this kind of dumb shit. My channel's set up completely different than any other channel, okay? So with that, we got Pete Cardenas, Pedro. Welcome to the members channel. We got Christopher Barbeau. My eyes are bad. Damn it. Christopher Barbeau, member for 2 months. Christopher has some guts. He sticks around. Pete, we'll find out if you have guts too. Gosh, I'm trying to really be. Sir Forsher says one of the best channels out there. Yeah, man. Hold on. I got to pour a shot. Man, fuck it. It's Friday. I was going to just I got my friends calling me. Crypto Hulk called me on the phone. Hey, dude, check it out. This channel's using your show. My brother calls me on one. My other friend calls me on the other one. And my third friend calls me. Yeah, I got 3 friends. Amazing, isn't it? But then the third one, he just lives around the corner, and he's like, dude, this guy is mentioning your name on his program. I'm like, wow, dude. Not that I really fucking care, but it's like, next time you want to steal somebody's fucking content, it just say where you got it from. Okay. Quit trying to play it off like you're all that. Because look, people are gonna tell me. I got people. Oh, today I'm gonna taste test Bullet Old Fashioned. Bullet Old Fashioned. It's a Friday. Hold on. I don't want to pull the top off and have the shit squirt everywhere. I've got to carefully. So I think I'll get a couple shots in there. We got 1. Hold on. 2. Okay. I'm going to let that kind of soften a little bit. Let me start off with the disclaimer, and then tonight's going to be a light show. I got some great Ripple news. Trust and believe. 2-3 solid articles. Let me raise this. There we go. 2 or 3 solid articles just to let us know we're in the right place at the right time again. I already know I'm in the right place when I got other channels that got like 10 to 20 times the amount of viewers, and they use my content. I got to be doing something right. I already know I am. I don't need them to validate that. I've got you guys to validate that. That's why I have members. They don't. All right, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor, not a lawyer. I don't know anything. I lie the whole time, and I drink bullet bourbon on my show. Who does that? This guy. That's who. Never believe anything if I say. If I tell you to do something, do not do it. If I tell you to invest in something, don't do it. Okay? There. Done. So now I can see who's here. Tonight's a slower night, so and I wasn't even planning on doing the show, honestly. Today's my Friday. I work out from Sunday to Friday twice a day. I'm fucking done. All right. I'm not gonna do 2 shows. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just do an open show today. I don't have any kind of secret info, but most importantly, I'm doing the Bullet Bourbon taste test on the open show. That's amazing. That costs money. Okay, let me take a sip. I like it. It's better than the Manhattan. The Bullet Bourbon and Bullet, if you want to sponsor me, go for it. I do cuss a lot on the show, so hopefully they can be aware of that. But if Bullet wants to sponsor Crypto Hulk, I will honestly review the old fashioned and stuff. It's better than the Manhattan Bullet, because the Bullet last night we did was the Manhattan. It's just called a Manhattan. I've never had the Manhattan. I've had old fashions before, and this is actually really good. I'm just taking a little baby sip because I got 2 shots in there, and I want to be fucking loaded when I'm trying to do the show. If I had to pick between the 2, the old fashioned would win over the Manhattan. But again, you know what? That's just my personal taste. It doesn't. Some people will love the Manhattan, say, "Oh, the old fashioned's no good," or so. Some of you are taking notes, so you could write down shit. Because if you like 3, 4, 5 things that I like, and if you're taking notes, then you'll like probably everything I like. Okay, enough of that. Let me see who is here. Then we'll get on to some good news. With Ripple, it's starting to look pretty fucking good with a Ripple court case. But then again, you know what? This would be a perfect time to get everybody kind of jazzed up and excited, and then rug pull in the case and drop the price down to like 10 cents. I mean, look, we're still in a court case. We have no regulations. On and on. So you know what? Don't get your high up. Don't be sending screenshots of your ledger to your friends showing, hey, we're at 50 cents, or you just wait. We got 3 months really probably before this court case is over. And so just cool off with the going to the moon stuff. All right. Uddy to Earth is here. Mr. Success. Carlos Sagordas. Some of the names of you guys I message on different sites. Carl Ross. G Spud. Tekken Monster. Resbuild. We got the two new people. Okay, I'm just scrolling down. Here's that name again. Oh God. Chair. Okay, check it out. Whoever the chair Chazaturo, could you please like phonetically type your name? So, or maybe not phonetically, but like, is it Che? You know, is it something like that? Like, I just typed something in right now. See how I put Che Zaturo? How do you say your name? Because I've been trying for like the past year or 2 years. I cannot say your name. So why don't you help me out a little bit and stretch it out like the words? Like, I don't. Is that Cherez? Okay, Arturo. I know that Arturo. Okay. Chorizo. Arturo. What, dude? Are you trying to make me look like a dummy? Gringo está aquí on el canal. What we got here, buddy? What we got? Well, I guess I could call him Chorizo. No, I'll just call him Arturo. John Chandler, what are we drinking? Man, come on, dude. It's old fashioned bullet. They put it all together. You can't fuck it up unless you're Crypto Hulk. You can probably do something wrong to it. But you got to get some of this stuff. It's like $22. It's all made for you. Christopher Barbeau. Thank you very much. Barbeau. So let me go back and see if he's gonna see. He's playing like you don't want to tell me this chorizo, dude. Just tell us your freaking name so I don't stumble on it every single time. He's playing a game. He's trying to make me look like I'm 5 years old. I'm trying to read the car drove on the road. Do you want me doing that every time, Chorizo? CZ. Are we going to call him CZ or what? R2. Jacques Howell saying cherries? I don't know, man. Help me out here. Oh, G Spud saying you got me addicted to Bang. Aren't those cool little drinks? They put all, dude. They're like hangover proof. You can drink the fuck out of those. I could drink. I'm not gonna say if I drank the whole pack or not, but they throw in so many electrolytes. You don't get sick off that shit. Okay, at least I don't. But I only have like 3 or 4. You know, just letting you know. I don't want to be a bad influence. Add an orange to it. Oh. You're saying sausage. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. This is really getting interesting. Sugar free. Yeah. They are sugar free, the bangs. Crypto She Hulk. I'm hunkered down in the dark with water generator humming and Crypto Hulk going live. What more do I need? Nothing. Dang. Florida. I used to live kind of near Jacksonville. I lived in Georgia, but way down at the south part there for about, I don't know, 4 years. The fucking gnats. Georgia. Okay, look. The best thing about Georgia are the people. They are really fucking nice, okay? Friendly and shit like that. But my God, the fucking gnats just will not go away. I can't stand that shit. I can still, when I start thinking about Georgian gnats, it fucking pisses me off. All right, why you got me talking about gnats? Can we get on to crypto? You guys are like distracting my attention deficit. All right, let's go with a couple cool articles. Here's the first one. Ripple versus the SEC. There's a private jet charter company And check this out. They want to jump in and get in the boxing ring and knock out the SEC. Oh my God, this is like totally cool. People now, like, I'm telling you something, like, I think it's all set up. I, this is just my, speculation. But what I see is an effort, a contrived effort, a nefarious, contrived effort. I'm trying to think of all the big words right now on a Friday. But I see a nefarious, contrived effort to give Ethereum an advantage by JP Morgan and these other fucker banks to get that shit blockchain Ethereum going, which it didn't work. So they went to Ethereum 2.0 or wherever the fuck it is. Okay. Such a joke. All these people hiding their identifications and stuff. Joseph Lubin, who was all over the internet a year or two ago. Oh, he ain't saying a fucking word now, is he? No, he's worried about his cheeks getting pushed in. Yeah. Hey, Joe. Hey, don't fight it. It's not going to hurt as much, all right? Start prepping now. Use carrots, Joe, and squash, okay? Just get ready. Get in there with some good KY liquid or something and get that shit, right? So Joseph Lubhands was all over the internet all the time, acting all smug, like he's got a piece of paper in his pocket. Whatever that means, he's got somebody's name on it. But now all of a sudden, this motherfucker, you can't see this dude at all. He's gone. Poof. Casper the Friendly Ghost. So that shit's coming to an end. We're seeing now, all of a sudden, the case looks like it's going to end. You got this jet charter company. Let's read this article. A private jet charter company. It's called TAP Jets, TAP. TAP Jets has just joined another Ripple partner called iRemit, and they're the Filipino company. Yes, and they're joining together, not as husband and wife, but they're joining together to kick the SEC in the nuts. Well, that's not going to be possible because they have none. So I'm going to say they're going to try to kick the SEC in the raisins, okay? Let us move on. And these aren't the big raisins. These are like little tiny ones that barely, like all scrawny and drawn out. Private jet charter company TAP Jets has asked the court to file an amicus brief to land blockchain company Ripple to land. It's supposed to be lend. I know I need glasses, but in the article it's LAND. Now, I have an English degree. I know you would never guess. But, okay. So they're trying to file an amicus brief to lend blockchain company Ripple a helping hand in its legal battle with the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. So now you've got two, all of a sudden now, have you noticed? It's almost like Jake Travinsky from the Blockchain Association, public enemy number one of Ripple, all of a sudden now wants to start kissing Ripple ass. Like, that's what Jake's doing the other day. Jakey boy had Brad Garlinghouse on the show, and he's like, we can kind of forget about our past email. We would send mean tweets to each other. Jake, you're ready to get yourself fucking knocked out if you keep that shit up. Jake's trying to act nice because he doesn't want to look like a loser he is, because this thing is going to end. Jake's going to look like a little dumb bitch for talking shit about XRP all the time. Aren't you, Jake? You fucking... I'm not going to call him that name. Supposed to be a Christian or something. But what we got here is now all of a sudden, jet company jumping in, a Ripple remittance partner jumping in. You're going to have more. Oh, you're going to see it like all of a sudden now. And I'm not putting it down. I'm just kind of interesting, right? All of a sudden, everybody just starts sticking up for Ripple. All of a sudden, Ripple's been all by themselves. Year and a half, close to 2 years. Nobody's fucking helping Ripple. They're all talking shit and this and that, except us. People that love XRP, except them. Victory is going to be sweet when these fucking assholes are broke and we're rich. The brief that these two companies are filing is supposed to shed light on the utility. There we go. We get rich from the utility of a token. Right now, I don't care if XRP goes to 5 cents or 500 or $1,000. We are in a speculative market. I've been telling this shit for 2.5 years. Don't fucking get a woody when you see XRP hit $5 or $10 after this trial and start selling shit off like a fucking dumbass because you're watching Wonder Boy on some other fucking channel, okay? This crypto's not designed for 5, 10, 20, 100,000. It's designed for like $10,000, $50,000. So if you want to be a fucking sellout like most of these other people on YT making crypto videos, then you can go be a sellout on some other fucking channel, okay? My goal is to make you guys as fucking rich as I can. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm not fucking with no 10, 20. I don't care if it goes 100, $500. I'm not selling a fucking thing until I'm seeing like 6 figures at least, 5 or 6. 5 figures bring me 10 grand a piece. Fuck it. Okay, I could probably handle that. Pay me in gold. Okay, I don't want no fucking paper money because they're gonna do some kind of fucking game and rip my ass off. No, you give me whatever. $50 million in gold, put that shit. I don't know how I'm going to transport that shit, but or where I'm going to fit it, but just give me that shit, right? Let's see what we have to say here. Tap Jets, which accepts XRP in exchange for its services. So check this out. I've only been saying this for 2.5 years. When you got General Motors stock, do you go to Taco Bell and say to the register lady, or the register person, God forbid I use the wrong fucking pronoun, or no, I say, do you go to the register and ask they if, do you accept crypto? To like, sir, don't call me you, it's they. I mean, what the fuck you know what? Why are you asking me a trick question? Like, what the fuck you talking about? Anyhow, TapJet says they accept cryptos for payments, okay? You don't use General Motors stock to buy fucking Taco Bell. SEC, fucking dumbasses. So what they say is they accept XRP in exchange for flight services. And they claim that such a payment is vital for their business. Payments, not that security is vital for our business. SEC, oh my God, man, why are we even having this fucking trial? You see what I'm talking about? Like, this shit pisses me off when everybody knows what a fucking security is, and especially these government assholes and these fucking dummy judges. They all know what a fucking security is. Do you use General Motors stock and go into fucking Taco Bell and buy shit? No, you don't. Why the fuck are we having this trial? These are just simple questions I'm asking. We're all sitting around, the elephant's in the room off to my left. I'm not going to look at it. Okay, that's what everybody's thinking in their head. Except me and this channel, I don't give a fuck. I've already lost one channel, I'll probably lose another. Whatever the fuck, you know? This is just so asinine. It's vital since it makes it possible to book flights outside of normal banking hours. Well, check this out, SEC. Hey, SEC, let me ask you a question. Do you know what the opening bell and the closing bell at the New York Stock Exchange means, you fucking assholes? Oh, gee, Crypto Hulk. I'll answer this one for the SEC. The opening bell is when the stock market opens. The stock market has securities. And then the closing bell every day announces the closing of the stock market that handles securities. So you cannot do shit with securities. Gary, answer this question. Hey, Gary, when the stock market closes the bell until the point when it almost opens, can you do anything with securities, Gary? The answer is, you fucking moron, no, you can't, Crypto Hulk. And I'll be like, why is that, Gary? He'll be like, because the securities exchange is closed. Oh, so how does somebody use XRP, Gary, after the stock exchange closes? How do they use XRP that you claim is a security to buy a flight to fly around the world? The stock exchange is closed, Gary. Gary, are you lying to us? Come on now, it's okay. You can tell Uncle Hulk now you're a fucking liar and a little bitch boy, and you got beat up and you got your shit pushed in elementary school. It's okay, Gary. We're not gonna make fun of you. Okay. See what I mean? This whole fucking trial, dude. That's why I do not go over it at all. It's so fucking stupid. You've got an airline here, small jet company. You got an airline that's selling flights 24/7. You can't do that with securities because the fucking stock market is closed. Does anybody get what I'm saying? That's called tap jets. And I'll tell you what, that's the one of the first articles we got here. The other one is called I Remit. Okay. Let me check some comments and we're gonna see what kind of sense I Remit tells the judge, because this whole fucking scam court trial is ridiculous. We got G Spot. Oh, lovely. G Spot, thank you for becoming a member. Great name, by the way. Very original. You're definitely not a copycat. I haven't seen that one on Crypto Hulk yet. Up, XRP Preacher. Pour me a double shot, Hulk. Thanks for all you do for us. Well, I could pour you one, but don't know where you're at. I would have to probably drink it for you. Let's see. G'day, mate, from Australia. What about Phil? Terry Toole says, what about Phil? What about Phil? I don't know. Is that code? Charles Looney, Crypto Dan. Why sell an asset note if it will always go up in value? Right. So we stake shit. That's why we don't see. Look, here's how you know all these other fucking channels are scammers. All right. Yes, Hulk, a drink. Hulk, drink a shot for me, Julie Renee. Well, I'll take a swig for you, Julie Renee. That's a good one. And then, where's the other person? Oh, drink a shot. I'm a teapot. Dwayne says, I'm a teapot. Tekken Monster is dead. 10 grand or better would be. Look, I don't know. It's a Friday, so we're speculating and shit. I mean, if I'm offered $10,000 per XRP, I mean, they're not gonna give me what I want. Like, if I take money, what if these fuckers just drop the value the next day and the dollar's worth? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have all these answers. All right. So, like, people ask me, Crypto Hulk, what about this? Or even sometimes my friends, I'll be like, do you think I really fucking know? Some of the shit I do, but I don't know how it's all gonna be. If you sell, I mean, somebody's saying sell a portion for 10 grand. I could probably do some shit like that. For 10 grand, fuck, I might just sell 20% of what I got. 10 grand. For real. I'm not gonna do the numbers here because you're gonna probably say, "Damn, that Crypto Hulk must have." I really don't have a lot of XRP. Honestly, I don't. I'm not lying. Like that part, I'm not lying about. Oh, we got a red one. Red alert. Hi, red alert. Let's see what we got here. Tut XRP. Thank you very much for your donation to this channel. Whew. It's Mofo Friday. Salute to the Hulkster. Thank you very much. It's very, very kind of you. I'm shocked by some of these people that do this shit, guys. I don't really know. Sometimes I see that shit and I'm like, what the fuck do I say? Like, my God. But what it shows you guys is there's some people out there that got it like that. They're they're not gonna do that shit if I'm telling you bad information, because they would be like encouraging somebody to rip you off. Or I guess some people might do that, but these people, I'm not gonna mention their names at all. I'm gonna be just there must be something very, very important to drop shit like that. Okay, so just keep learning, stay focused, stay encouraged. If you got people like these people on this show, they must know something that probably a lot of us don't. All right, so 20,000. No, I got more than that. All right. So in the first article, I'm going to call it an airline, some little airline, private charter business. And you know, rich people fly on that shit. This little private jet company probably has like billionaires flying on their jets. So I'm not trying to make it look trivial. People that fly on little jets like that are not fucking poor. The company might be a small company, it might not be like United Airlines and shit, but these executives are probably making 50 million a year flying on private jets. All right. Ripple partner. Here's another one. So the first one we had the tap jet or whatever. Now all of a sudden, let's see what iRemit says. And remember, the SEC is trying to call it a security. How fucking stupid. Like this whole, man, you know how frustrated I am. I used to work for the Department of Justice, okay? I've dealt in court, Supreme Court, state Supreme Court level, arrested people, as all kinds of shit, okay? I get frustrated when I have to read articles like this to show people, because people I kind of bump into real world are like, oh, XRP, aren't they being sued? I'm like, God, you have no fucking idea. Like this whole fucking court case is so fucking stupid that people are like, oh, well, it's on the news. It must be real. And I'm like saying to myself, no, it's not. I used to work in the court system. I fucking know shit, you know? I don't know everything, but I know enough to know that this whole case is a fucking sham played out on the entire world. This court case is a sham court case meant to fake out the whole world. Why? Because they don't know anything about fucking court. And let me tell you something. It's not complicated. I break it down all the fucking time to you guys. You guys understand every single fucking thing I say about the court. I read out of court documents in the 2015 Ripple settlement on my channel at least 3 times. And you know what? Everybody, and I read it verbatim, and everybody understood every fucking thing I said, right? Exactly. You guys watched me read off court documents, and you had no problem understanding any of the shit that I read. But then you got some people, I won't mention their names, roll that beautiful intro, but they're all just like, oh, I'm 12 years short of a law degree. I can't figure this shit out. Thanks, John Deaton, because we really need your help. We'd be so lost without you. And I'm like, wow, what a fucking ass kisser. Dude, get the knee pads and the nose condoms if you're going to talk like that shit on your channel, okay? It's very embarrassing. Have some self-respect and shut the fuck up before you say that kind of stuff, right? All right, here's the next. Ripple's important partner, iRemit. That's the name of the company, I-Remit. And they're a Philippines-based cross-border remittance company. A Ripple partner, of course, I think they work with Tranglo possibly, which is Ripple partner, so everything's fucking Ripple, has issued a brief in support of the crypto company Ripple and XRP in a lawsuit initiated by the dumbasses at the SEC. In addition to issuing an official statement on the situation, the company, Ripple, has asked the court to include in its final decision. So what happened is iRemit drafted a court document or a document for the court, and they're trying to tell the judge, hey, here's some 411, dude. If you don't fucking know this shit, you're lost. iRemit's memo. So it was a memo submitted to the court. They petitioned the court, in my opinion. I don't know the federal legal terms for this shit. But at the state Supreme Court where I worked at, you petition the court to add an addition to your final review of this case before a declaration is made, whether it's security or not, whatever. So whatever the court terms are, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm not a lawyer. I already told you this shit, right? iRemit issued a memo to the judge. And here it says it was a rather heavy-handed one. That means, Your Honor, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, like that. Like, that's the emperor hand, right? Like Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. What we got here? It says, in the letter iRemit wrote, they explained why XRP is not a security. Okay. They argued that such an accusation that it is a security. Listen, you're going to love it. Fucking love it. I think I might bust a load right now. They said, even if you assume XRP is a security, that's a result of poor understanding of modern digital technology. Oh, iRemit just called the SEC fucking stupid, okay? Well, that's my translation of that. But they're trying to be nice when they say they have a poor understanding of modern digital tech. That's like a way of saying, SEC, you guys are fucking stupid. Moreover, I remit then addresses the SEC directly. This sounds good, stating that the SEC's actions in this process seem to be an attempt to misinterpret. That means to lie. Now I remit is calling the SEC liars. They're liars about what, Crypto Hulk? Important aspects and principles of cryptocurrency and blockchain. And to impose, that means to bully, and to impose their regulatory action on areas like crypto that have nothing to do with their fields of operation, which means the SEC, it's not their business. These are my translations for these, let's say, court terms, okay? When you impose, that means you force your regulatory action, that means your authority on areas that have nothing to do, that means you're a busybody. You're fucking in somebody else's business, right? Yeah. Ouch. I remit. I'm going to take a drink for you guys in the Philippines. Fucking love it when people start acting up and they're not afraid of these fucking dumbass government people, because these government people are dumb. They're manipulating the system. They're bullying people, just like what Iremet says. I'm just repeating what they say, and I totally agree. You guys already know how I feel about it. I've shown over and over this stupidity of calling it a security. You've got these business people, if you're listening to the program, I know some of y'all are, but just can you write in a letter to the to the court and do something like the jet company, like TapJet has fucking guts, iRemit has fucking guts. Can some other company out there that's using XRP daily for payments, because that's what it is, it's a payment bridge currency, can you please write something and give it to John Deaton or whatever to give to the judge? That would be very cool if you could do that. Okay. So I will end those two articles. Let me click out of those. Check some comments here. Okay. Mr. Hulk, the crypto space is very difficult. Get distracted into other projects. That's why when you watch my program, you lock shit up and you ignore all the other dumb shit investment stuff, all right? That's what you're here for. That's why you get a membership, so that you listen to what I tell you. Now, you listen to what I tell you, you can do everything you want, but you got to listen first to me. Start getting involved. What the fuck you getting involved in other shit for? When we're talking about a 45-cent XRP, for God's sakes, right? That's how these other fucking channels get you wrecked. You start getting into all kinds of dumb shit, and then kaboom, a regulation comes in and you lost it all. Then you're fucked over, okay? It's not that hard. Buy the crypto we talk about, lock it up in a Faraday bag, put it on an nano ledger. There you go. You're done. There's nothing else to do. You're done. We will be able to borrow against it as it goes up. I will borrow against my crypto when it's at like $5,000 or $10,000. Okay. If you guys want to borrow against it when it's like $100 or $1,000, like I don't fucking care. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You do whatever the hell you want. Okay. I'm not anything. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm nothing. Got it? Maybe Deaton was tired. I remember it was on the internet. Yes, the best show out there. Love it when he rips on Gary Dickless Ginsler. We got 39 minutes. Ooh, time flies when we're having fun. Okay, I didn't realize. Okay, what am I gonna do next? I'm gonna go over this article about the Federal Reserve real quick. I'll spend probably 2 minutes on this or less. We're gonna do speed round. Federal Reserve's Jerome Powell stresses on the significance of DeFi regulation. So what we got going on in this article is Jerome Powell finally starts talking about crypto shit. For years, this motherfucker's not saying nothing at all. Oh, we don't know about it. We got to study it. Nah, we got to do a study. Oh God, that's going to take 3 to 5 years. See what I'm saying? These stupid fucks are lying. The part that I wanted to bring up, Jerome Powell continued. Now, this part is very, very important. This is all that I'm going to talk about in this article. I'm going to read like 2 sentences, and it says it all about this whole article. I highlighted it. Powell continued by saying that the right regulations must be in place for DeFi. Whoa, what? Powell continued by saying that the right regulations must be in place for DeFi as it grows and begins to reach more retail customers. Oh shit, Jerome Powell's admitting DeFi is going to grow like fucking crazy for us retail people. Oh, well, now he finally says something. Sentence number 2. The remarks imply that Powell is convinced that despite the current market gloom, DeFi will experience significant growth in the future. Meaning we will be rich in the future because we're going to be able to be our own banks and lend our crypto and get interest and all these kinds of things. Like I'm telling you, don't do a fucking thing right now. Do not be distracted by all these fucking projects that are fake. Okay. I know I don't have a lot of investment shit going on in this channel. And you know what? There's a reason for that shit, okay? So, Ed, thank you for joining the channel. Welcome to members video live stream. So we got another one. We got 3 of them tonight. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4. Oh, jackpot. We got 4. All right, let me see. I went back and watched Crypto Hulk videos from the past 2 years. So this is Josh Miller. Uh-oh, I hope it's good. A good review of Crypto Hulk. Let's see what he says. I went back and watched Crypto Hulk videos from the past 2 years, and he has been calling the shots dead on since then. Well. Good job, Crypto Hulk. I'm patting myself on the back. Hey, it's Friday, all right? Fuck it. So I've been calling the shots, huh? Dead on. If you're not a member, you must join. Here's the real deal. Thank you, Josh, for that. But I do that shit so you guys won't get ripped off, you know? It's just, I don't know, it's nothing complicated. Like, I don't have all these scammy things. I don't have these DeFi projects and there's this guy that says, you get in this DeFi project and get my NFTs and buy my coffee mugs and boo-boo. It's just like, dude, these people are selling all kinds of fucking stupid ass shit, all right? I don't do that. I just give away information. Those people that want to pay, great. I would love it and appreciate it. But I don't sell scammy, dumb shit like art paintings and gold back cards and other things. Like, not going to happen. Okay, here's an article. I live in California. California wants to model crypto rules for the rest of the United States. Oh, really? California wants to make some crypto laws and all this shit and be a model for the country. Well, I haven't heard anything on the news in California, anything about crypto. I don't know. See what these people do? Here we go again. All these fuckers know what's going on. They pretend like they don't know. And then they come out with all these regulations. Where did all this come from? How do you come up with the regulations? Wouldn't you announce to the state that, hey, we're going to spend a few years learning about crypto. Here's what we're doing, everybody. No, they don't say a fucking word. And then, boom, just like that, they come out with these regulations, and it's too late for you to buy the crypto. Yep. That's how it works. Let's see what I highlighted a portion of this article. So I'm not going to read the article, just this. Gavin Newsom, the governor, fucking loser. California tried to kick this fucker out. Half the state or whatever wanted Gavin to get the fuck out of California as a governor. This fool thinks he has a chance to run as president. If people are watching in the United States, California tried to get this fucker out of office. He knows nothing about what he's doing. He's killing California with all the crime, the bums, and all that shit. Oh my God, this guy has no chance as a president unless fucking retards elect him. Here's what he says. We are hoping the federal government leads the way on regulations. Here's what he says. We have to go fast. We have to go fast. Really? For what? I never even heard of any kind of crypto news in California. We have to go fast, but we have to be careful. Well, no shit, Sherlock. He said, we need to measure twice and cut once. My dad was a carpenter. He used to build houses and shit. He told me that. That's not working fast. Like, this dude's using an analogy that doesn't even relate to what the fuck he's talking about. That means he's a clown. I'm clicking out of this article because Gavin is a fucking dumbass. All right, just taking in some news and views. Crypto Dan is just in the right place. If he legally could, Arnold would run and win the presidency. We got Tut XRP. Gavin has no chance. I'm not sure, hope so. If people in the rest of the United States knew how fucked up California is, I've been in California, I don't know, 20 years, some 30 years. This fucking place has gone down, down, down. To where I live near Sacramento, now the capital, right? And there's only maybe 500,000 people that live in Sacramento and shit. But Sacramento's getting dangerous. And this is supposed to be like, not mountains, whitey people town, whatever, but we're close to the mountains. We're far away from LA. Tons of white people up here or whatever. It's not a high crime area, you know. Suburby. It's very suburby, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like the Bay. I used to live in the Bay. It's a blend of everything. But up here, it's predominantly white, all right? Down in the Bay, it's like a mix of everything. I lived in the Bay for like 10 years. Down in that area, like Hayward and shit, and up through Berkeley and whatever. And there's all kinds of people and everything. And the crime is in the gangs. I used to work in law enforcement in the Bay Area, like, whoo-wee, the gang situation. But up around Sacramento, there's none of that. There's like barely any of that stuff. But Gavin has just created, like San Francisco, I visited like 2 years ago. Oh my God, there's people shitting on the streets, no joke. And living up like bums. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I can't go places anymore because it's just fucking dangerous. And that's because the Democrats have controlled all this shit. So I don't follow sports, Tekken. I saw a video of Oakland and it looks like Mad Max. Oh yeah, it's no joke. Matt 90. Wait, my eyes are bad. 59754. Dude, I'm late as fuck. Hulk, you were on Digital Asset Investor. You made us proud. Hulk making waves. Love it, brother. Yeah, like I said, Digital Asset Investor. I was on his show, Extra VOD. Somebody told me, no, they just told me that I was on Extra VOD show, but then he changed it to where maybe he used my news, but didn't, whatever. I don't know. I'm not making any claims because he's going to be all butthurt. And somebody was telling me that some crypto influencer on Twitter, and another on Telegram, whatever, you know. Let's see. Huang Hong. Hulk, I would love to go to your party. Please pen me down in your book whenever this is over. Yeah, let's do one last one. Oh yeah, well, I might do one or two. It's another XRP one. This is interesting. So all of a sudden, like today, almost, okay, little over 500 million XRP was moved all around in like a few amounts. We're talking like 663 million. So almost like getting close to a billion. Remember, they only made 100 billion XRP. So like 1% of it just moved today in like 3 or 4 different movements. I'm not going to get in the article. I don't think I highlighted anything in it. No. It just shows that a few whales, okay, I'll admit I moved a little bit earlier. Maybe I moved a little bit too much, all right? What we got here is there was 6 transfers, okay, of 30 million, and then there was a final transfer of 350 million XRP. It was spotted by a company called Whale Alert, so if you guys want to follow them, and the 3 exchanges that they moved it to was Bittrex, Bitstamp, and BitGo. So we're starting to see now near the end of this trial, which we hope it is. I don't know if it will end, but we're hoping. All of a sudden now you've got companies jumping in to support XRP Ripple. You got news that looks like the SEC is completely fucking done. The judge is going to allow this Bill Hinman email and calendars to be available to Ripple. I mean, it's looking as if this court trial is coming to an end in the next few months. Okay. So right now it's October. So October, November, December. The reason I'm reading this off is because I'm going to read off another article that deals with 3 months from now. I want you to see, I'm trying to show you a correlation. Now, John Deaton and Jeremy Hogan and all the other YouTube people are saying that in a few months, this trial is probably going to end. Few months, okay? Now, here goes my last news article. In Sweden, they're going to test use a retail CBDC. What? That's for us. Sweden's central bank to test use of retail CBDC for instant payments. Now, we get in here and they basically tell us, let me see when they'll be done. It's going to be in 3 months. They said they're going to release the results the first quarter of 2023. Okay. Let's see if I can find. Let me see if they actually. I know they say it, and I've got 4 different articles on this. Just trust me, it's in like around January of next year. 3 months. Court trial is supposed to end in 3 months. Sweden is supposed to release the results. They're going to do a study right now, and they said release it in the first quarter of next year. That's in about 3 months. Are you starting to kind of see like a little trend going here? That's what I'm seeing. Ripple trial ending in 3 months ish. Could be 4, 2, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're kind of seeing now a lot of things happening right around the first of the year. Okay. And so you got Sweden. They had some projects done. There's a CBDC, cross-border payments, Project Dunbar, Australia, Central Bank of Malaysia. We went over Project Dunbar, and they're using R3. Project Jura. Okay, I'm going to screenshot some of this stuff and send you a small little Christmas present. Just briefly, I'm going to send you. This is a deep dive I'm not going to do because we don't have time. I'm going to copy, go into the chat, paste. There's the first article. Copy. There's the second article. And should have that. We have Project Dunbar, which we discussed already when I talked about CBDCs for, I think, one or two shows. And lastly, Project Jura. Copy, paste. Okay. This is going to be the deep dive. That's an undeep dive, like a 2-minute one. All right. This is like 30, 40 minutes in 2 minutes. All right. All right. The first one I sent you, scroll up at the top. Sweden's central bank to test use of central CBDC. I mean, retail. So, use of retail CBDC. That's for people like you and me. Okay. Scroll down in the article. You see, you got Israel involved, Norway, the Bank of International Settlements. The DIS has always said great things about Ripple and Stellar and things like that. But it's called Project Icebreaker. It's under Fast Facts. If you scroll down a little bit underneath the picture, you'll see Project Icebreaker is the fourth cross-border CBDC, blah, blah, blah. And then you got Project Jura. Now, the third article that I posted should be Project Jura. And it's a 28-pager. Go to the one that I sent you. That's a 28-pager, okay? I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. It's called Project Jura. It's 28 pages. I just sent it. All I want you to do is scroll down to the bottom of the very first page, and it'll show you R3 right there, okay? R3. If you look to the left, you'll see Accenture. Accenture, Ripple partner. Credit Suisse. I'm almost positive a week or two ago, Credit Suisse is like a Ripple partner of some sort. R3. R3 is a Ripple partner. Back in the day, that's XDC. The R3 Quarter Settler. R3 and Ripple used to be partners back in the day. Okay. Project Jura. All this is tied in. So when these different countries, wait a second. Karam Hussein, thank you for your donation to the channel. I appreciate that. Finally made it to the live show. It's 6:59 a.m. here in Dubai. We are waiting for you, Hulk. Well, hey, I might go visit Dubai one day. Depends. If you got, it seems like you got a crypto-friendly country. A lot of stuff's going on crypto-wise there, and it's really fucking hot. But hey, you know what? That keeps me rich, and I keep my millions, and not have to blow it all on tax. And cool. So you never know, Karam. I'm telling you. So yeah, what I'm trying to show you. Check this out. I was watching Fight Club in the beginning. Norton said IBM and Stellar in the movie. Oh, Jacques Howell. That's interesting. So if you guys want to go, oh well, shit, IBM and Stellar, buddy and buddy. We've already discussed this with the shipping container company that Stellar bought like 15 million shares or something of this. Maersk, Maersk, Maersk. Stellar and IBM work together to work with Maersk on a blockchain kind of supply chain issue. And Jacques Howell just told us that in the movie Fight Club, the names Norton said IBM and Stellar. I'm telling you guys. So yeah, Maersk said Carlos M. XRP roofer. Sorry that I'm late. Well, you know what? We all live around the world. I mean, just go to the attendance office and get a slip. But the point I wanted to show you, well, I'm not going to go over the other two. I gave you 4 articles. It's basically R3's in there, Accenture, Ripple part. So you got XRP is like a ledger running CBDC retail ones. So remember now, you've got the XRP ledger open and permissionless. Anybody can use it. Anybody can build on it and add to it. Okay. Why? Because it was given to the World Wide Web Consortium. The same people that own the internet own this XRP ledger. Okay. So we're reading about Sweden and Project Dunbar and the other projects and shit. Then you're seeing an R3 in there, along with Accenture and Credit Suisse. We know that Accenture is a Ripple partner. They may do whatever they're doing, but they're using the Ripple. Like they may have whatever trucks they have or Lambos, but they're driving on the XRP Ledger Highway. You get it? So Ripple doesn't have to build. Ripple said this already. They don't need to build anybody's CBDC. If a company wants Ripple to help them build a wholesale CBDC, Ripple can help them with that. Okay. Here we have an example of the Swedish bank using R3. Now, R3 is going to design a retail, kind of like Stellar. R3 is going to design a retail CBDC to run more than likely on an XRP ledger. So you're going to have XDC running on the XRP ledger. Got it? XDC is not replacing XRP. So if you get any of now this is not financial advice, XRP, XLM, XDC, look, you're going to be just fine. Okay. So just wanted to show you that XRP is 12, XDC is 12 inches. Really? Okay. 31 cents last time I saw XDC. Oh, it's coming up. My God, I remember when XDC was like a nickel. So, you know what? Just like what I said, it doesn't get any of the X's or get all of them. Put 33%, 33%, 33, get 100% XRP like me, or get 100% XD. I don't fucking care. Just, they're all good. All right. That's why you saw on the article, the 28-page one, right on the very first page, you saw R3, Accenture, and Credit Suisse all together right there. That means they work together. They're not fighting. Why the fuck would R3 be fighting with Accenture and they're working on the project to help the Swedes? No, it's not going to happen. They all work together. Okay, that's how that works. And wait, CryptoCat saying it's only 3 cents. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was that much. But that's exactly right. That'll be a wrap. We're at an hour and 2 minutes. I've only had it's 8 o'clock on the West Coast. 8 o'clock. I've only had 2 shots. Not a good thing. I got to catch up. All right. So Ledger doesn't support XDC. Wish it did. Find a different hardware wallet. Like I can't really advise. I don't talk about hardware wallets because you can get really fucked over on those. So I try to steer clear of that. I mean, I have a Ledger X and an S. I'm not recommending any kind of wallet whatsoever. I'm just telling you what I got. Okay. Yes, it's a drunk rant. Drunk on 2? Fuck no, more like 15 at least. All right. Decent. So the Decent, you guys are saying Decent has XDC. Okay, there you have it. I've had a fifth of roses. I can take down a fifth in like 3 to 4 hours. Not a big deal. All right, not trying to say anything. I got to go. See you guys on my next program. Will probably be like not tomorrow, that's Saturday, but the next day will be Sunday. That's when the next one is.